Well, I think it's about that time. Happy friggin' Saturday, you filthy animals. Let's go ahead and start saying hi to the good people in the chat. We got 9 Finger Knives, Henry G. Marco. What's up? What's up, Ground Fog, Stonewall? We got Blind Woo Fury. Good to see you, fellas. Welcome into JoJo. Mr. Ian Coates in the house. Top Dog's gonna be here. Very nice, very nice. Getting some mods in the house. I like it. Welcome into B Shady. Wicked Dreams. What's up, Wicked Dream? The man cannot be denied. Best mirror polish in the biz. Wicked Dream Designs. Look him up on Instagram. If you haven't done that, do that. Seriously. Welcome into Cat Scratch. Ian Coates says, I hope this goes better than Kev's recent live. What? What happened on Lefty's recent live? Spill the tea, Ian. I didn't watch it, so I don't know. What's up, Ed Durbin? B Shady? Did I say hi? We'll say hi again. He says, damn, Roll brought out the royalty-free hard rock. What? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? I don't got no royalty-free music. I pay for the license fee to use every song on the channel. I don't have anything that's royalty-free at the moment. He says 5-finger death punch if they were royalty-free. Savage. So savage. I mean, I was going to go with Ford commercial, but they pay way too much money. Guys, if you haven't guessed yet, we're not live yet. We will be here very shortly. Ed B, what's up, Ed B? Jim Miller. Is the crew all here? Is the mod crew all here? What's up, Garen Wilson? Skull EDC in the house. Mr. J Course, get in. We're about to go live, fellas. Hang tight. We're about to do it. We're going to do it live. All right, hang on. We'll get this show on the road. How's it going, everybody? Happy friggin' Saturday. That's right, Saturday. Might be looking a little more slender around the edges. I got a haircut. It was about time. It was getting bad. It was looking shaggy. I'm having trouble talking. I was doing my customary shot of hot sauce before the live stream, to get fired up. There's no better way to get fired up for a live stream. You could chug coffee. You could go through vocal warm-ups, right? No, not in this studio. We take a shot of hot sauce. And normally I just throw it back. But this time it went straight. It went straight to the tonsils. And it was like a capsaicin hit. Donkey kicked me in the throat. I don't recommend, but I'll tell you, I am fired up. Ooh, I'm fired up. What did I do today? What did I carry today? I released another episode in my, slow going manner. I've been reduced to like one episode a week, but it's a good one. This is one that I worked on. Over multiple days. I took time to get the shots. I took time to put down my thoughts and to make it meaningful and entertaining. I hope it was entertaining. What's the episode? All about putting a mirror polish on this guy. A knife that I am dubbing the SPK Fingerprint Magnet 5000. Yeah. Love this knife. Absolutely. Absolutely. The mirror polish mod on the Lumia is complete, and I have absolutely no regrets. Some people say, well, why don't you just put a DLC coating on there now? I mean, it is primed for it. I could. DLC tends to take on the visual properties of whatever the finish is beneath it. So now that it's been mirror polished, I could send that off with the backspacer and clip and get a DLC coated. It would lock in the finish that I worked so hard to put on there. But the more I think about it, the question is why? Diamond-like carbon is supposed to make it scratch resistant, right? But it lowers the Rockwell hardness of the steel beneath. So the surface hardness is super hard, super duper hard. But the problem is that it does lower the HRC of the steel beneath it. So I would lose on edge retention for what? For scratch resistance? What do I care if I get scratches on it? What do I care? I'll just put the finish back on. Already did it once. That's all I'm saying is, like, I'm struggling to see a point in putting a diamond-like carbon coating on it because I don't care if it gets scratched. The irony is, after I initially damaged the blade, and if you watch my video, you'll know what I'm talking about, but after I initially damaged the blade on this, there used to be some stone scratches. Forgive my fingerprints. There used to be some stone scratches right there near the belly of the blade, where the stone rode up on the edge and I scratched it, and I hated it. The irony is that I think it's just the aluminum oxide coating that Steingraber does. And I gotta say, love the Lumia. Awesome knife. It's perfection and simplicity at its finest. But the aluminum oxide coating on the blades needs to go away. It just needs to go away. It's awful. It doesn't protect against anything. Against nothing. It's bad. So I got the initial scratches on there, and I was like, well, I'll just use it a bunch, and maybe I'll put the, a wear patina on it. Sometimes wear patina looks great, by the way. And I got some more scratches on it just by going through cardboard. That's how weak the aluminum oxide coating on the blade is. And I put it through cardboard since putting the mirror polish on there, and guess what? No scratches from cardboard. Not a single damn one. So I rest my case. I'm a simple guy. Simple cutting tasks is what I use my knives for primarily. I'm just going to use it as is. The SPK Fingerprint Magnet 5000. Anyways, what did I carry today? Two knives. Two great knives. 15V Para 3. Rips Garage Tech contoured featherweight scales with the rock scale design, backspacer, and hardware. And then, of course, Oz Rosie purple hardware. Yeah, I took it back to stock. Just put on the purple hardware. I just like it like that better, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. It's the feel for it right now. What was in your pocket? If you're in the Discord, get over there. I know you're in the Discord. Get over there, post in the pocket check before we get there. I'm not going back to the pocket check after we go through it. So if you want your carry to be featured in the live stream, just do it for me. That said, the chat is starting to scroll, and I'm losing control of the chat. Oh man, I'm losing control of the chat. It's fine. Anyways, we're gonna get to it, guys. I am far behind. I'm just gonna start scrolling down, start saying hi to people as I go. I'll try to catch up here in a second. What's up, BD Swain? Garen Wilson says, I'm looking at Spartan knives. Yeah, Spartan's got some good ones. What's up, The Rev? Hope you're having a good evening as well. Ian says, oh, royalty-free Doom soundtrack. That's how far behind on the chat I am. We're still talking about music. Hold on. I'm so far behind. I need to scroll up though, because I think I missed some stuff. Good to see you, Big Jim. Welcome into Nick Travellini. Garen Wilson says, are there any USA companies making gravity knives? Yep, technically, I mean, technically not that I know of. But, hear me out. Paragon Knives, aka Ashford Steel. One of their knives, if you disconnect the spring, it basically turns it into a gravity knife. And I know that because the owner of Paragon Knives, aka Ashford Steel, actually showed it off in a video on social media. So if you want a USA made gravity knife, just go grab a Paragon Knives. And actually, now that I think about it, something more direct, technically speaking, their Warlock, I believe it's called the Warlock, they've got some that are actually gravity knives. You know what? I'll just show you guys instead of trying to explain it. Paragon Knives, Warlock, and the Phoenix, I believe, is another one. Yeah, American made. Let's do this. I'll just show you on Blade HQ. Why not? So these are technically gravity knives. Technically. I say technically a lot, but if you haven't seen these, you push on the pivot on both sides and it pops the handles apart and it allows the blade to swing freely. That is the only way to deploy it. It is technically a gravity knife. So that's how it works. You push on this and it pushes the handle scales apart and it swings free. And they've got a couple different knives like this. Let's see if I can find another one. Shoot, hold on. Paragon, is it the Phoenix? I think so. Paragon Knives. What do they call this one? Yeah, it is the Phoenix. Same concept on this guy. So if you don't want like a dagger style blade, although the daggers are pretty cool, same concept on this. I've been eyeing getting one of these for like 1.5 years, 2 years now. So, I mean, some people are going to like that. Some people are not, but it is USA made and it is a gravity knife. It's just not an out the front gravity knife. And I've learned that a lot of people are, when they think gravity knives, they think specifically out the front, right? So, for example, oh, that one's actually pretty cool. The DE Tanto Dreadlock. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Oof. I won't lie to you. Is it kind of gas station-y? I mean, a little bit, but that's also really freaking cool. It's like copper mascus. I mean, it's only $625 for aluminum and raindrop gomai. Jesus. Jeez Louise. All right. There was another one, though. I wanted to show it. Paragon Knives. What is it called? Paragon Knives. Oh. The Para X. So basically, if you take one of these, all right, now if you're thinking pure OTF, these are super easy to disconnect the spring on. You do that, and all of a sudden, it opens just like a gravity knife. And it locks in place. So you could take one of these, disconnect the spring, and it's a gravity knife. You could do that. The owner of Paragon Knives showed this on social media. So if you want an American-made gravity knife, you know, just put a little bit of elbow grease in it, pop that baby apart. You can make yourself your very own USA-made gravity knife. And I actually do know that some people have done that. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Ian says, Roll, I thought you were going for the best mirror polish. I did as good as I could. I mean, could I have done better? Sure. I mean, I guess, you know, just in the same way, it's like, is it possible to always improve? Sure. I'm willing to bet that if the more I do this, the better I'll get. The question is like, how far do I want to take it? And do I really want to practice on a knife like this? Like, is it perfect? No, but I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And for what I was capable of at the time, it's perfect for me. Yeah. Some people might be questioning, is it truly mirror? Yes, it is. It's hard to show on camera with the lights at the different directions with the milling lines on here, but if you watch the episode, I actually do demonstrate it. You can clearly see the reflection of the keyboard as I move it across. It's a fun episode. I really enjoyed making it. Shout out to my man On the Edge. Thank you. Thank you for the $10 super. So kind of you. He says, hey, Rollshambo, good evening and glad to be here. Man, thank you so much for your generosity. I appreciate it. And we're glad that you're here as well. Absolutely. Ian says, Kev started with tech issues for the first 10 minutes. They get to the best of us. What's up, Master Sergeant? Good to see you. I sent a super chat to Kev and he dropped the siren on his ankle. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. I'm just imagining it. Oh. B says, OTE, bringing on the bling. Bringing the bling. What's up, Joe? Good to see you, man. Ian says, it's 10 p.m. start. See how far behind on the chat I am? I'm just going to scroll down, guys. What's up, Paul? I'm going to say hi to people as I scroll past. Geek Machinist, good to see you, man. Hey, thank you, man. I put a lot of effort into it. I really did. I tried to give it the same kind of feel that I give to a Steel Snobs episode. I didn't spend Steel Snobs episode level time on it. You know, it wasn't a 20 to 40 hour production. It was more like 10 to 15 hours of production. I guess you could call it 20 if you count the time I actually spent polishing the blade. But I really enjoyed making it. It's the kind of quality videos that I want to put out there, and I had a lot of fun with it. I enjoyed the results. Hopefully, it inspires others to, dive down their own rabbit holes of creativity. Who knows? Ian says, "I need to see Roll's vocal warm-ups." La 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 la. No, I'm not going to do it. I won't do it. Says it went straight down the wrong pipe. Yeah, man. The shot of hot sauce put me on fire. I was talking to my wife in the kitchen. I'm just like throwing back a shot of hot sauce and bam, donkey kick to the tonsils. Like, that is the worst spot to get a capsaicin hit. If you don't believe me, just try it. Like, not on the tongue, not in the mouth, like direct to tonsils. Darren Wilson says, dude, wait until you get fuzz growing on your ears. I mean, all right, now I'm questioning it. Do I have fuzz growing on my ears yet? Skull says, new red microphone. Same red microphone. Same red microphone. I've used this one for years now. It's just a cover. I've got a shoot, what's it called? I've got a regular black cover for it too. I like the red though. I do. It stands out. I like it. It clashes with the white. I mean, I could take the cover off. Hold on. Well, let me take it off. Ooh. Now it's raw. It's raw without the wind cover. And we've got to be very, very careful because now it's susceptible to wind. We're going to put it back. There we go. Hopefully I didn't screw up my audio when I did that. Shout out to Blind Woo Fury, who's been a channel member for 9 months. This is Sparta! Thank you, man. Thank you for riding with the channel for so long. I appreciate it. What's up, Fred? Good to see you. He says, really liked your mirror polish Lumia. Thank you, man. I enjoyed doing it. It was a good fix. Have I seen better mirror polishes on a Lumia before? Yes, I have. The better polishes that I've seen never kept the milling lines. And they got a true mirror without any like bladesmiths call them artifacts. That's what they consider the milling lines, the 3D milling lines. American Blade Works has them too on their knives. And it's considered lazy not to get rid of those to a lot of like snobby knife makers. Personally, I like the milling lines and I wanted to preserve them. But a lot of people who have done a super deep mirror polish will do a hand sand first, hand sanding progression. I didn't do that. For one, I don't have time for that. It's not what I was going for. I wanted to keep the milling artifacts is what it's called. But I really like it. It fits what I wanted, so I'm happy with it. Ian says it's easy to be fired up when it's only 8 p.m. your time. No way I'm getting fired up at 10 p.m. Take a shot of hot sauce. Put your belt back on. Ghost pepper hot sauce to the face right now. Do it. Maybe I should do that on the live streams. Take shots of hot sauce. Maybe I should just wait for the live stream to do that. Hold on. I am so far behind, guys. I am so far behind. Ed Durbin says, Paragon makes my brain say yuck. I've never experienced one, so I don't know. People do seem to like them, though. Hold on. Welcome into Grateful Dawn. Welcome into TC Blades. What's up, TC? Bradford Mitchell in the house. Hold on. I've missed some stuff. I need to catch up. Hold on. We're going to start just doing this because I don't want to miss anybody. Shout out to Bradford Mitchell with the $5 super. Roll's hair is now imaginary, just like Idaho. Look at those ears. Yeah, they got lowered, man. These ears have been lowered. Just something special for the wife to grab on. Yeah, like Dumbo, they will, fly me away. Thank you for the $5 super, Brad. Definitely appreciate it, man. David V with the $4.99. Thank you for the super chat. He says, happy Saturday. Love how that knife turned out. Thanks, man. I definitely appreciate it. I had a lot of fun with it. I really did. On the edge with another $5 super. So since you missed the $10 one, here's another $5. I swear I didn't miss it. I swear. Oh, look, I'm just slow. I'm just slow.
I'm not retarded, but I like rocks.
I just like rocks. I'm just slow, man. Thank you so much for your generosity again. I definitely appreciate it. All proceeds go directly to the channel and my knife deviants. TC Blades, thank you for being a channel member for 13 months. And not just a channel member, but a battalion leader. Says, Shambo, arm is hurting, so I'm just along for the listening ride. You'll find out what I mean during the pocket check. Man, I hope everything's all right. Dang. Well, first of all, congrats on making it past the year mark and for being a battalion leader for 13 months. Thank you, TC, for riding with the channel, man. I hope the arm's okay. We're gonna find out in the pocket check, apparently. John Tagamori with the $2 super. You guys are killing me, man. Thank you so much. On the edge with another $2 super. Thanks, man. And shout out to Kevin Smith and Knives, who's been a Spartan for 12 months. It's his 1 year anniversary. The 1 year anniversary. Kevin, thank you so much for riding with the channel. This is one trip around the sun. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness, we got another one. Another $2 super. Blind Blue Fury, thank you, man. I hope that I haven't missed anyone. Right now, I saw stuff stream in on the live feed over here, and then I've got the chat that I'm trying to get to everyone in with over here. You can't see it. And I switched because I saw stuff coming in. I'm like, I'm so far behind. I got to shout people out. You guys are so generous. Thank you so much. Truly, anytime someone subscribes to the channel or does a channel membership or a super chat or something like that, the channel funds stay with the channel. It allows me to do things like buy buffing machines so that I can do this, and buy scales so I can do this. It all goes back into the channel. So thank you so much for the support. You guys truly do allow me to do what I do, especially since I've stopped doing as many reviews. I have said yes to a few more reviews though recently from companies which I'm a big fan of. New Vosteed on the way. I'll say it here first, guys. Vosteed Martin. I reviewed that knife and a lot of people said I like it. I just wish that it was bigger. That's what they said. I'm not going to throw a joke in there. That's what a lot of people said. I like it. Wish it was bigger. Vosteed asked for my direct opinion in an Instagram message. They started. This is one of the reasons why I like reviewing for Vosteed, is they actually care about the opinions of the people reviewing. They want the feedback so that they can continue to improve and give the people what they want. And in my constructive criticism section of the feedback that they asked for, I said, it's great. However, a lot of people want a bigger version. I would recommend at some point making an XL. And they just reached out to me. Guess what's hitting the streets near you, hopefully via UPS or US Postal Service? November 19th. You heard it here first, hopefully. November 19th, XL Martin is going to drop. November 19th. That's in about 4 days. Gosh, I hope it comes in time. And you have to rush that review. It'll probably be more of an unboxing at this point. Yeah, November 19th. I posted it in the Discord. I did. Cicero with the $2 super. Thank you, man. He says, shipwreck Timascus wire clip for the Rollshambo. Shipwreck Timascus wire clip? Is that a thing? No, that's not a thing. Stop it. You're teasing me. Thank you for the $2 Superman. Cat Scratch has been a channel member for... It says new member, but he's been a channel member now. He's been a channel member now for 6 months. On my end, it says new member. On the screen, it says... Or excuse me, on my end, it says channel member for 6 months. I don't know why it says new member up on the screen. 6 months, Cat Scratch. Thank you, man. David V has been a channel member for 11 months. You're getting close. You're getting close to that 1 year anniversary, my friend. Thank you for riding with the channel. On the edge with another $2 super. Thank you, man. He says, does this give me 1,000 XP now? I have no idea. Are we talking about the thing where the chat likes to rank people by... I'm not sure. Henry G.
I'm not retarded, but I like rocks.
Thank you for the $2 super, man. And Ian Coates coming in hot with the $5. The 5 bones. Ian, thank you so much, man. He says something, Chris Reeve Knives. Well said. I think I'm caught up. I hope I didn't miss anything. When you guys start doing this, it makes it hard for me to focus. Thank you so much again, everyone, all your support. I definitely appreciate it. 100%. Ian says 13 months. I'm at 15 months. There's no crying in baseball. What movie is that? Is that a league of their own? Is that a league? Did I actually remember that? I can remember that random movie factoid, but just wait till I get to the pocket checks. You'd be like, I forgot what a Conagarius looks like. It's just making you run for it tonight. Oh, man. Oh, that shot of hot sauce is really killing me. Retro Ryan, what's up, man? He says Rolls is more aerodynamic now. Yeah, absolutely. Like a Kawasaki. That did not make any sense. Ian says, I need to stop coming around. I've ruined all the respectability of these lives. I don't think so, man. You're a channel mod. Come and go as you please. as you please. Todd Carr, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Hold on. Garen says Rex 121 best edge retention. That's a loaded question. That is such a loaded question. It really depends on a lot of factors. So the hard part is that it's going to come down to a couple different things. So just so everyone is aware, first of all, you need to be able to test this. You need consistency, right? So the things that can change the factors of how long an edge is being held is, one, what is the material that's being cut? Two, what is the angle of the edge? Three, what is the blade geometry? How much force is being applied? These things all make a difference in edge retention, right? People often mistake wear resistance with edge retention. They are not the same thing. Wear resistance plays a very massive role in edge retention, but you can lose your edge due to corrosion, to chipping, to breakage, to the edge bending over. There's a lot of different factors involved. Edge retention is just simply how long is the edge going to last, right? Now, the reason why I make sure to clarify this, that edge retention and wear resistance are not the same thing, is that Rex 121 100% is one of the highest steels rated for wear resistance out there. It is also consequently one of the top knife steels in terms of edge retention as we know it, as a direct result of its high wear resistance. So this is a given. Now, that being said, there are steels that perform at that level that also have high wear resistance, that also have higher toughness. I'm talking about, of course, CPM 15V. Now, in my 15V video, I was quoting Pete from the Cedric and Ada channel, who does a really good job of creating consistency in his cut test. For one, you can directly compare a lot of different Spyderco knives. He tests a lot of Spyderco knives, so they're great to compare. He tested a Sage in a Sage 5 in Rex 121, and he also tested a Paramilitary 2 in 15V. Now, in the first video, or in the first recorded cut test, the Sage 5 got like 2,100 cuts. Excuse me, like 1,800. Long story short, the Paramilitary 2 actually outcut it in 15V. He turns around, sharpens it again, and then does another cut test, and all of a sudden, the Rex 121 is at like 2,500 cuts, and it's just edging out the 15V. So what I'm trying to say here is that it's really hard to actually get a definitive answer here, especially when you have an outlier like 15V, because the big brown bear heat treat on 15V actually helps strengthen the steel matrix, and it gives it better toughness. Rex 121 has awful toughness. It is the worst. It is the least tough steel that we have seen in knife making. It's less tough than Maximate. It's less tough than 15V. It's less tough than like everything. So essentially what I'm saying is that if we were to change the material that's being cut, say from sisal rope to something else, something that abrades the edge more, you would notice that Rex 121 probably wouldn't stand up as much as a lot of other steels. So again, it really depends on what's being cut. I would say in a general sense, Rex 121 and 15V could be 1A and 1B, swap them, interchange them. It's really going to depend on what's being cut. I would say they could share the crown, personally. Maximate? I've just seen too many broken Maximate knives, to be honest with you. Anyways. I need to catch up with the chat. Brown Sugar, what's up? Good to see you. Grateful Dong says, the people want I Like Rocks stickers.
I'm not retarded, but I like rocks.
We'll do it, man. We'll do it. I need to do it. I need to do my sticker packs. I'm late. David V says, I think the Martin will end up being one of the few Vostids I keep after my budget knife purge. I am so excited for the Martin XL, and I'm not going to act like I don't have one on the way. I can't say that they did it because of my constructive criticism, because I'm sure there were several people that said the same thing. It just means a lot that they took that, and even though it took like almost a year, they got back to me. And now they're sending me one to review, the bigger one, which is exactly what I asked for. And I'm really excited about that. Like, I haven't dropped reviews entirely because there are companies that I really do want to continue checking out. The companies that I want to continue checking out for reviews that are like a collaboration review are the companies that take that constructive criticism, they turn around and they do something with it. I want to experience that. Because those are the companies worth talking about, the ones that listen to the community, the ones that are willing to make the changes. Those changes are expensive. On a manufacturing front, it costs money. And so it means a lot when they do that. It's also really fun. So Vosti continues to be one of those companies that I will continue to partner with because I believe in what they're doing and I heavily support the way that they go about making and designing knives. Just a big fan. For every Vosti I've been sent, I've probably bought 2 or 3 others. So I'm a fan. But yeah, that's coming soon. November 19th. I want to say it's at like 9 o'clock Eastern, I think. Hold on. Ian says Rex 121 is less tough than surgical steel or 8CR. It's the least tough steel there is. It plays the game of trade-offs. Rex 121 plays the game of trade-offs, which is the higher the wear resistance, the more brittle the steel. And because it has like that, it's got ridiculous levels of wear resistance. More than K390, more than ZDP 189, technically more than 15V. 15V shines through because it still has an exceptionally high level of wear resistance, but also improved toughness if you get the big brown bear version. Jojo says Torino's tungsten is 71. That's not a steel. It's not a steel. Although it's true, tungsten is ridiculous. Maybe they start making like full-on knives out of tungsten. That'll be really difficult. All right. Jim Miller says, I have a bachelor's in rocks. Very nice. Very nice. Ed B says, I gave Roll $75 the other day. I'm not super chatting. That's true. You bought one of my knives. Hopefully it arrives soon. I've started receiving notifications from people that the little mini knife sale I did, they started receiving the knives. So that's cool. I am planning on doing more of that. I'm just sifting through my collection. What am I selling? What am I moving on? What am I keeping? There's going to be some good stuff. More sales on the way. I might just break them up into little mini sales like that instead of doing content. We'll see. We'll see. I know people really like those. Yes, a league of their own. I called it. I called it. Blind Woo Fury says, what's the difference between in-laws and outlaws? Outlaws are wanted. I'm going to remember that one. That's good. Says, I'll be around as long as my body lets me stay awake enough to enjoy these lives. Hey, man, we appreciate it. If you need to, you know, just leave the sound on. We'll serenade you. It's not awkward. It's not awkward. John Tagamori says, Rex 121 higher than tungsten. I don't think so. I think Rex 121's like 68 to 7. Hold on. Just to show you guys what I'm looking at here. HRC of Rex 121. Okay, Rockwell hardness of Rex 121 steel is typically 70 to 71. HRC of tungsten, it's going to be higher, guys. Tungsten it's what? 31? That is weak. 31. Well, it's common compound tungsten carbide. That's what it is. Tungsten carbide is 69 giggity to 81. Yeah, which is the equivalent to HRA, blah, blah, blah. No one's got time for that. 69 to 81 is pretty damn hard. So you could say that Rex 121 goes hard. Harder than some tungsten. Yeah. Hold on. Major Pal, what's up, man? Thank you for being a channel member. Garen says, is Rex 121 difficult to sharpen? If you don't have diamond sharpening stones. Yes. Get some diamond sharpening stones and it won't be an issue. Will you spend a little bit of extra time? Sure. But these days, diamond sharpening stones are not as expensive as they used to be. Diamond sharpening products used to be prohibitively expensive. Now they've been normalized. There's been such a high demand for them with the upswing in using higher hardness steels, higher wear resistant steels. Yeah, no, it's been debunked as long as you have the right stones, and by right stones, I'm talking about diamond stones. You can get diamond stones on Amazon for under $100. You know, depending upon what you want, you can get them for like $20. Excuse me. So I'm just going to say right now, if you're into knife sharpening and you want to get a knife from Rex 121, but you're not sure about sharpening it, just get some diamond stones. Factor that in. It'll be easier. If you already have them, perfect. Diamond stones. Ian says, I thought 15V is the new king. It depends. It really does depend. Depends on what you're cutting. Depends on the edge angle. Depends on the amount of force being used. There's so many aspects. I would prefer 15V to Rex 121 because it is it is right there, and it's also a tougher steel, which means that when you carry it, if you drop it, it's less likely to shatter. It's less likely to break. And I am not exaggerating, people. Steels like Maximate and Rex 121 are known for breaking because when they're dropped. I've seen one break. I've seen a Maximate Manix 2 lightweight break. It got dropped on carpet tip first, fell over. The tip, like about a 1/4 inch of the blade, snapped right off. That shouldn't happen. It says mirror a Rex 121 next. You're giving me ideas. You surely are. I might have to do that. Maybe on the Sage 5. That's the only Rex 121 knife I have. Retro Ryan says 15V is still not difficult to find. Not yet. Spyderco, you have to remember though, Spyderco mass produced these knives. They did. Spyderco made a bunch. They made a bunch. And I'm glad that they did. The thing is that once they're gone forever. They're not coming back. All right. It says, I want a dendritic cobalt sabenza. I don't even know what that is. That word's too big for me. It says 15V is only hard to find depending on the design you're wanting. One of the current ones that just came out, then yes, those are available. Try to get one of the first released ones. Yeah, no. Like, for example, paramilitary 2s in 15V, can't find them. Spyderco Para 3 lightweight in 15V, gone, can't find them. Para 3 in G10, you can. Native 5 in both variations, you can. Manix 2 lightweight, I believe you can still find in some places. Yeah. The less popular models are sticking around. But again, once they're gone, they're gone. That is the world's Twinkie meter will eventually hit 0. Jay Korskin with the $5 super. Says, did someone say something about I like rocks patches? Patches. Patches. I mean, how do you feel about stickers?
I'm not retarded, but I like rocks.
How do you feel about stickers? John Tagamori, thanks for the $2 super. He says, Cryo S30V to rule them all. Boo. Boo. Look, S30V is a fine steel. I just don't want them to continue charging big bucks for it. There is absolutely no reason why you should pay more for S30V than you should for MagnaCut. And you can currently find MagnaCut on knives that cost less than knives that have S30V. You can find more MagnaCut under $150 than you can find S30V under $150. And that is a fact. I will let you do the research. I've already done it. The problem with S30V is not that it's a bad steel, because it's not. And I'm not talking about custom knives. Custom knives are a whole different ball game. When these custom makers put in their time and effort, what makes those knives expensive is not the materials. And in fact, that is probably one of the least factors involved. So custom knives, mid-tech knives made with S30V, whatever. You're paying for the craftsmanship, the time, and the small batch. But when we're talking like Spydercos, benchmades, there's no reason why anyone should pay more than $150 for a knife in S30V. That's what I would set the limit to. If it's production knife and it's over $150, you can do better. And there are knives from those companies, from Benchmade and Spyderco specifically, that have better steels at the same price point. So to me, there's just really no point to overpay for S30V. I would love to see S30V under the $150 price point commonly. That's what I want to see. And a lot of people fight me on it. Like, they want to pay more for less performance. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. S30V is a decent steel. It's not winning any competitions. I mean, then again, some people drive Honda CRVs and don't really care about going fast. And that's totally fine too. Honda CRVs are great cars. They're just slow. I always get stuck behind them in traffic. Honda CRVs, here's a hot take. Honda CRVs are essentially the raisin of the road. You heard it here first. David V says 15V Bodacious would go hard. Oh man, I missed the boat. There's no more 15V Shamans out there. I do prefer the Shaman to the Bodacious because I actually like a finger choil. But I agree with you. The hard part is that unless Spyderco has a stock of that steel, which I don't think they do, we probably won't see a 15V Bodacious. Nerds.
I'm not retarded, but I like rocks.
Thanks for the $2 super, Bob. Appreciate it, man. You guys crack me up. You crack me up. All right. Am I caught up with the chat yet? No. Grateful Dog says 3V. 3V is a fantastic steel. 3V is one of the toughest steels out there. 3V is wonderful because you can truly take advantage of good edge geometry and have more edge stability because of it. It's very strong. It has decent wear resistance for what it is and decent strength. Its Achilles heel is that it doesn't hold up to corrosion very well. If you oil your blades, it's whatever. But I would stay away from bead blasted 3V. You want stone washed or acid washed 3V. Stonewash will help with the corrosion resistance. Bead blast will make it rust just by looking at it. Don't believe me? Just go ahead and take a peek at any MagnaCut knives made by McNeese with the bead blast. Bead blasted McNeese knives rust on sight. You take them out of the box, 5 minutes later, rust. Speaking of which, man, upcoming review on this bad boy, the McNeese Dixon. Love the blade finish on this. This is a stone wash. Love that hollow ground. Hate the shape of the deployment hole. I love the rest of the knife. Everything else is awesome. Ed B says the likes here are trying to find a certain part of a woman's anatomy, and some are completely lost. It's the man in the canoe. That's what the like button's trying to find. Smash the like button, guys.
This is Sparta!
You guys are cracking me up. Grateful Dong says I want a 15 VO jumbo. I think those are still coming out. That's still on the list for knives that should be released. Then again, I'm still waiting on the Spyderco Edgerati, so who knows how long it'll take for those to release. Ian says stickers like sticker pack 2. Yeah, I need to figure it out. I want to do it a little bit differently than I did the last one. I didn't like how I did the last one. But I need to get some stickers going. I'm going to do on the next rendition of the sticker packs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do more of the homemade stickers, because I really like that. Like they're gritty, they're grungy. It just seems like a lot of fun. I've got more creativity with that I can, order from a regular one. And I'm going to also do some premium stickers. I might use a different sticker vendor, because different sticker vendors have different capabilities. So we'll see. We'll see. Says, did a 15 VO Jimbo 2s come out yet? No, not yet. We're still waiting on that. Oh my goodness. Hate Nate coming in hot. Coming in hot. Thank you for the $20 super, Nate. He says, I'm patiently waiting on that new steel coming out from Frost Cutlery HRC very high. They're calling it VagMax. Are they really calling it VagMax? No, stop it. Are they really calling it VagMax? First model will have the award-winning rack and You're teasing me. That's what this is. The rack and hedge lock. You got it, man. Got to change my underwear now. Yeah. I mean, the ones that everyone's waiting on patiently are Magnamax and Pop's Pro Cut. Talk about a video that's half made. Oh my. I did a cut test video with my Spyderco Mule team in Magnamax. I've got the cut test footage recorded. I got the data recorded, and then I just got distracted. I need to actually edit that video and put it together. I'm actually kind of shocked that I did this video before I did that one. I'm gonna have to fix that. Thank you for the reminder, Nate, and thank you for the $20 super. Thank you so much. Oh, Sheila. You guys crack me up. Sierra Rick says there are shamans out there in MagnaCut, so I don't need 15V, though I like it. I mean, I want one in 15V because my shaman is in S30V. Yeah, my shaman's in S30V. It was a panic buy. I bought the shaman during a time when they were not regularly in stock. I saw one pop up and I just instantly bought it. And then after that, all of a sudden you could get them in other steels for the same price, and I was kicking myself. All right. Hold on. Justin Pauly, what's up, man? He says, my carry today is the Kunwu Gringo Vertolock. Nice, man. Very nice. That's Kunwu's compression lock, right? Or as they call it, the top liner lock. It's a compression lock. Says, my Remet Infinite Power has lock rock, and I can't seem to figure it out. Interesting. It has lock rock. That might be something I would actually reach out to Remet about and say, hey, can we replace this? I wouldn't even mess with it, man. I don't think that's something you should have to figure out. And here's the thing. Remet's really good about, I know they do returns. I know that they would take care of you. I would just reach out to Remet. Give them the opportunity to make it right, to ship you a new one. And you should be all set there. I wouldn't mess with it. I wouldn't. It's one, lock stick is one thing. Lock stick is oftentimes caused by oil getting on the lock bar. that's connecting with the blade. Lock Rock, on the other hand, I wouldn't mess around with that. I would give Remet the opportunity to send you a fresh one. And I bet they probably would. I wouldn't be messing around with no blade tang geometry, that's for sure. I don't have one yet. And I highly doubt that it's a common issue. I just have a feeling it's probably something that got missed in QC. Wicked Dream says, can I get some rock stickers? Man, after the live stream, I'm going to have to design some stickers. Sean says, River Edge Cutlery took the 15V Yojimbo off their coming soon page. Really? All right, we got to look into this. And then we'll get to the pocket checks. I know, we're late on the pocket. You know what? We'll do the pocket checks now. For those who came in after my intro, you might be wondering, Rolls, what did you carry today? Well, it's in the pocket check channel, but I carried two knives. Carried the 15V Para 3 with the Rips Garage Tech contoured featherweight titanium scales and the rock scale hardware. Love this knife. Fantastic knife. This is one of those knives that feels like $1 million. And then the other knife that cost $1 million that I carried today was the Oz Machine Company Roosevelt. Oddly, they carry really well together. Do they make each other kind of, you know, obsolete by carrying both of them at the same time? Maybe, but listen, I like it. I like carrying them both. It's fun. Plus, I like asking people, which one do you think is more expensive? And they always point at the Spyderco. But it's not. Anyways, that was my carry. Rosie, Para 3. It was a great carry today. Stonewall, he's got an arc form. Oh, shoot, which one's that? I reviewed that one. I know what that is. It's also got the mini growler right there. I like that mini growler. I reviewed this. I know what this is. It's skipping my mind. I actually like those studs. I like those studs a lot. Of course, Arcform is defunct. They had a massive sale and they sold out of all their stuff. But now you can't get these brand new anymore. At least I don't think. Hold on. Arcform. I always think of this the Slimfoot. At one point I had a Slimfoot Auto. It's the Theory. That's what it is. The Theory. The Arcform Theory. I reviewed that knife and I completely forgot its name. Gizmalian. Ooh, look at that. He's got a Manix 2 lightweight in 15V with the titanium scales. Are those scales from Mettenboss or are those from Original Goat? Kershaw Bel Air XL. Large Bel Air. Dixon. He's got a Sabenza 31. Damn, man. Packing some heat. Love it. Grateful Dog. He's got the Tucson TS32. Thank you so much for giving me the model number. I always screw up the model numbers. Highly appreciate that. And then, of course, he said, I'm not going to tell you, got to guess. It's another Tucson? Wait, was this the TS32? This guy right here? And this one is, Wait. I recognize this knife. Is this called? It's not called a Goblin, is it? Didn't the maker / designer actually do something with Tuya knives? Hold on. Don't ask me to dive down a rabbit hole. I'll do it. Tuya knives. I just need to see the maker's name. The list. Hold on. I know you guys are probably shouting it out in the chat. I can't be bothered to look at the chat. Damn it. Probably am I just barking up the wrong tree with Tuya? I swear I've seen that before. I know I've seen it before. Not the Wrath. No. Not the Vortex, not the Wolf, not the Scaphoid. Not the Mutt. All right, I'll cheat. I'll look at the chat. It's the Voodoo. It's the Voodoo. I've seen it before. Wait, was I right? Is that made by Tuya? Tuya Voodoo? I was right. It is. I was barking up the right tree. Wrong branch. The Tuya Voodoo. The Tuya Voodoo. I was getting close. I gotta get back to the pocket check. Hold on. Back to the pocket check. All right. We're gonna scroll up to where I got lost in the sauce. We got some good ones in here, I can tell already. Geek Machinist. Ooh, that's the benchmade fixed blade. I gotta say, not the biggest benchmade fan, but I do want to try out that fixie. That's one of those models that they brought back. It was highly popular, and the people that know and love benchmades tell me that this is a great fixed blade. So, Sog Power Pint. He's got a Gerber pry bar. I recognize that logo. Solid shot. Look at that. Look at that photo. Don't mind me. The coughing is just pain leaving my body. Frankie Cheech. Ooh. With the mirror polish going on. Mirror polish on the Atom. That's a TRM Atom. I almost said Neutron. The pocket clip gives it away. You even put a mirror polish on the pocket clip. Damn. Good looking polish on that. Good looking polish. I like it, man. I can't do that to my Neutron. My Neutron is DLC coated. And if you want DLC to be mirror, you need to make sure that it's mirror before you coat it. So some people will be like, just polish the DLC. That's not how it works. Every mirror polished DLC knife you see out there was mirror polished before it was coated. That's a fun fact. Ooh, Kirby. Thank you from the Buck family 04. That's cool. Did you get one actually signed? Is that signed by like CJ Buck? That is CJ Buck's signature. Hot damn. That's a cool collector's piece. Buck Knives, El Cajon, California. That's cool, man. That's super cool. How old is that knife? I need to know. John Tagamore, he's got the Golden Design Works Caliber and the RS Chaos. Ooh. I miss my RS Chaos. I really do. Sorry, guys. Forgot that I had the message up there. I still have my my Golden Design Works Sub Caliber. I miss my RS Chaos. Jim, he's got the Kaiser Harpoon, the New Breed EDC Clydesdale, and the Buck Small Stockman? Yeah, Stockman. I almost said Stockholm. Like Stockholm Syndrome. The Stockholm. The Stockman. Nice, man. You got some bokeh effects going on in the background, or is that a painting? Is that a painting, Jim? Did you put these knives in front of a painting? I swear that looks like canvas. Or is the whole picture? Is that whole thing a picture on canvas? You've got me questioning things. It's a cool photo, though. Craig Vincent's got, hey, look, he listed them out for me this time. Thank you, Craig. He's got the Cold Steel Silver Eye, Tucson Cleaver, Cold Steel Range Boss, FM1, Frenzy 2, SR1, and the Hamamoto. Very nice. Range Boss. Good old classic buoy tip. Like it. Brad. Ooh, Brad's making me jealous right now. He's got the whole SPK lineup here. Well, not the whole SPK lineup. Let's be clear. But he's got a Lamia Nature Grip Milling. He's got the SPK pry bar and the SPK Shark, which is ridiculously priced. And when I say ridiculous, I mean that it's priced so freaking low. What do these go for? Like $200 less? I need to get an SPK Shark. It's on my hit list. Truly, it's on my hit list. And they're not prohibitively expensive. They are just really inexpensive. And much like the American Blade Works slip joint, they sell out instantly. I need to get my hands on one of those. I'm a little bit jelly. Greg's got, pair 3. Nice. Pair 3 with, those are going to be the Applied Weapons Tech scales, right? Right? For the lightweight? I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. Rebel Rouser. What do we got here? Ooh, he's got the Sugar Maple Jack. You know, I was really interested in buying one of these. The one thing that made me decide not to was the fact that while I love the crystal tie, I don't love the blade steel. Because didn't they use like 154 CM on this? And it's not that 154 CM is a bad steel. It's not. It's just, I was really hoping that they would do like S45? LMAX? It's not expensive. The Sugar Maple Jack's like $150, I think. Maybe less. Traditional pocket knives. Hold on. We're going to find it. Sugar Maple Jack. Hang tight. Sugar. We're just going to search for sugar. Sugar. Ooh. $120. Like, I get it. Okay. It's not expensive, and that's crystal tie. But it's 154 CM. I do kind of like that blade shape, though. Gosh, maybe I should just buy one. Just buy one. Then I could mirror polish it. Kind of like how I did. Where did I put it? Here it is. I could mirror polish it kind of like I did on this one. Oh no, the fingerprints. The fingerprints. You will always be cleaning it because it gets dirty. Yeah. Here's the thing, like this one, my TPK Hedgehog with M390 that's now mirror polished fingerprint magnet. This is hollow ground M390. I don't know if it can be beat, man, for the price point. $120 is not expensive, especially when we're talking crystal tie. But 154 CM, I wanted a more wear resistant steel. Like 154 CM is a fine steel. I don't feel like that price is too high at all. Should have done MagnaCut. I still want to buy one. The purple crystal tie is cool. Ooh, they got one in Stag. Red saw cut bone. They don't even have the pink one left anymore, do they? What? Fish Jackrabbit Staghorn Sugar House knife? What? All right, we're not doing this. We're not going down the slip joint rabbit hole today. We're not. Which concept is that? I have failed. That's cool though, man. Thank you for the topic. Oh yeah, best case scenario, Lynch Northwest pry bar. Very nice. Cat Scratch got the Numb Knives Cornerstone. Don't they call that like the N1 Cornerstone with the pinch lock? It's cool. It's a cool looking knife. Super cool. Vavelski says, greetings from Nebraska. Ooh. Which Ketuo is that? Which... I failed again. It's a cool shot, though. It's got to be on a classic car somewhere. That's nice. That's nice. Ed's got the snakeskin micarta, or rattlesnake micarta Atom. The fall photo. That's his fall EDC. I'm here for it. Warrior Guild. He's got a ProTech Malibu battle-worn Red Dragon. Ooh. Yeah, that looks good. The battle-worn Red Dragon scales look really good. And of course, little Swiss Army knife. Very nice. I like it, man. Tommy T, he's got a Crucarta paramilitary too. And which Jack Wolf is that? That's one of their newer models that's less expensive, right? I forget what that's called. Ed Durbin, he's got a Sparrow Strix. Ooh, I like that bead. That bead's cool. Is that bead by Sparrow Knife Company? Looks good, man. Big Jim coming in with the Axial Shift, the Arctic Storm. I believe that's Arctic Storm. Fat carbon. Could be wrong. Nick T's got the Riot Iron X and the Yan Chevron. Love it, man. Yan Chevron's a cool knife. Carlos has the hold on. That is a Dirk Pinkerton design. It's the Artisan Cutlery. Which one is it? Why do I remember who designed it? But I forget the name of the model. That is a chunky boy. Super chunky. What? He said, I started off the day with the Shirogorov Quantum Ursus Blurple. Then this happened 9 stitches later, so I was told to finish my day with the Jin G10 holiday knife. Whoa, dude. What happened, TC? What happened, man? I mean, that's quite the switch up. Watch the video get flagged for gore now. It is what it is. TC, hope you're all right, man. If you're watching this now or watching it later, or maybe you're just lurking, I hope everything's all right. I hope the stitches went in all right and everything got cleaned. And man, there's a story there. And whenever you're feeling up to it, we definitely want to hear that story. Paperclip's got a Remet RT Peregrine Falcon with the Lightning Anno. Look at that. It's such an underrated knife. It is such an underrated knife. I've had 2. They've both been great. The action on them is fantastic. It's a pivot operated liner lock. Now they're adding safeties to them to the people who are like, it's not a secure knife lock. It's secure now. Remet RT Peregrine Falcon. Highly underrated. I will say this. I wish they had a version in crystal tie. A full crystal tie. Full crystal tie. Or, hear me out, because I never have any idea if Remet's listening or not. I never know. Remet, if you're out there, if you're watching, if you're listening, hear me out. Plain titanium with the crystal tie bolster. Right around here, like the pivot bolster. Make just the pivot bolster crystal tie. Like you could do a blue crystal tie or a green crystal tie, and then just do the plain Jane handles. So plain Jane with the pop of crystal tie around the pivot. That would be hot. That would be so hot. I'd probably ask it to prom. Take it out to a nice steak dinner and call it the next day. Just my thoughts. I would love to see Remet do a lot more with crystal tie. Fred's got the Robert O'Brien Custom Scorpio. Ooh. I don't think I've ever seen a Robert O'Brien Custom Scorpio. That's cool. Nice, man. Everyone's injured today. Stop cutting yourself, everyone. The other day, I was fidgeting with a knife and I wasn't paying attention, and it slid off the desk and stabbed into my thigh. Fun times. It was fine with the band-aid. It only went in a little bit. Just the tip. Got to be careful, though, of the femoral artery. That would be how I died. Playing with the knife, not paying attention, drop it, cut my femoral artery. You heard it here first. If I pass away of unknown consequences, that's probably what happened. Dazed has a... Is that a Remet RT Cool Whale? Is that what that is? Is that a Remet RT Cool Whale with the... I don't think I've ever seen one with that engraving. That's got to be custom dragon scale engraving. It's got to be. Remet RT Cool Whale, yeah, with dragon scale engraving. I know you had to have done that yourself. Daze does a lot of cool mods himself. That's awesome, man. I almost didn't recognize that. I'm like, wait, what is that? What is that? It's the Remet RT Cool Whale. Cool Whale. Hate Nate's got a Herman Sting, just casual flexing. I still don't have a Herman. I need to get a Herman. That's cool, man. Wicked Dream. Of course, you had to come in and be like, this is how you do mirror polish. Look how deep that mirror polish is. Looks so good. Looks so good. Love it, man. Kevin Smith. Not sure the Kubi. Not sure the Kubi. That's going to be a... Wait, is that one of the new compression lock Excaliburs? Or is that a regular... I almost said just a regular Excalibur. Is that one of the new ones? It seems... Or maybe it's just the knives that it's next to. Is that a compression lock Excalibur? I need to know. Kevin, I need to know. B Shady, he's got a... what is that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. B, you got to help me out, B. You know I struggle, okay? I'm riding the short bus. Ooh. EMP EDC. Why do I always forget the name of this model? Every single time. Just shout it out in the chat, guys. Just shout it out in the chat. Shout it out in the chat. You know I'm going to struggle. In all fairness, I know that this is the second version of this blade shape that they do. EMP EDC. Hold on. EMP EDC. I always forget it. It's the nimble. It's the nimble. Why do I always forget the nimble? I like that pry bar too. Who does that pry bar? I've seen that before. It's also got a Ultim beer bomb. That's nice. I remember when the beer bombs were super hard to get. Are they still hard to get? Can someone in the know let me know? Bob Tism, he's got, ooh, cool giveaway from Aries EDC, the Boker. That's called the Boker. I actually know this one. I have one. It's called the Boker Swoopy. That's what it's called. The Boker Swoopy. Cool giveaway from Aries EDC. The Boker Poker. It's called the Boker Swoopy. Ah, what happened? What happened? We got it back. I'll prove it. Boker Swoopy. Boker plus Swoopy. I think it's a birch tree. Birch tree. Yeah, Michael Birch. It's a steel frame lock is what it is. And it's a knife that was sent to me. Moment of honesty. It was sent to me with a bunch of other Boker knives. That I just wasn't wild about. And it was sent to me by Zach from Zach in the Wild. And I still haven't reviewed it. I'll say this. $67. Nitro V G10 steel frame lock. So if you want a frame lock, and you don't want a budget liner lock knife, you want some good cutting geometry, that's it. Aesthetically speaking, it's not my favorite. Is it well made? Absolutely. Absolutely. I tried recording my review for this knife several times, and it felt forced. That's a good shot. Love that shot. It felt forced. So I still need to do my review of it. I just don't know how to... I just don't know how to get my thoughts across. Action on this knife is good. It's got good flicking action. I think part of me just wishes that it was a titanium frame lock. The frame lock side of it feels heavy. Cuts really well. Made really well. Good lockup. Decent ergos. Good grip on the handles. Easy deployment. I need to do my review. Boker Swoopy. Blind Woo Fury, he's got the Neemly Cleaver, he's got the Hawk Talon, he's got the Arcane, that's the Arcane Brian Brown. That's a cool case, man. Which, I always get this one wrong. I know it's made by Arcane. I know it's a Brian Brown collaboration. This one... Hold on. I've seen that logo before. I'm struggling on the name of the knife model. See the dots right there? That's a quiet carry. Which quiet carry? It's not a quiet carry. What do they call that? It's not a Wayfarer. Devo Growler or Mini Growler. Vero Synapse. Hawk Talon. I still desperately want a Hawk Talon. David V. He's got a Kershaw Bel Air. Is that a Bel Air XL or regular Bel Air? Aaron D2. Jack Wolf. Oh, which Jack Wolf is that? I am failing. Guys, I need to check. I need to catch up with the chat. Hold on. What's up, Lone Star? Good to see you, man. I'm just going to scroll to the bottom, guys. How about that? Tears for Fears meme. Shout. Hold on. I feel like I've missed a lot in this chat. Probably. Hey, Nate says, swoopy makes you loopy. Some knives I just struggle with reviewing because I just don't have my thoughts straight on it. Nice Guy Machine Pry. Thank you. I swear that's familiar. Thank you. Grateful Dong says, I got problems with knives that only have show side. Yeah, it's the Volt. Man, you guys are putting me on some free game in the chat. The Volt. You were right. Arcane Brian Brown. Yep. Lone Star says, it seems S30V and 154CM are now ostracized and on the chopping block today. I don't hate either of those steels. I don't. I think S30V is overpriced. I don't think people should pay over $150 for S30V on a production knife. I don't. I really don't. Do people still do that frequently? Absolutely. Does the market support what the market supports? Absolutely. But I won't stand idly by and be like, yeah, you should spend, $200, $250, $280 on S30V on a production knife. Custom knives, small batch mid-tech knives, they can make it out of whatever they want. It's not at that point. At that point, it's just, it is what it is. But regular production knives in S30V need to be sub 150. I said what I said. I'll die on that hill. Rick says, anyone know what's up with Paul Mills? Haven't seen him in chats for a while. He was in this one. He was here earlier. I synced it. Paul Mills was here. He was. Nick Sick, what's up, man? Says James Brand. The James Brand, man. James Brand needs to get with the times. I haven't seen them come out with anything new recently. I know they probably have, and it just hasn't been, popularized. Warrior Guild says, don't know what's up. Personally watched 2 different Heretic Wraith V4s jump out of hands. One resulted in a cut, and one was told it happened again later. What? Hold your blades, man. Look, the Wraith V4 has recoil. It has recoil. I would not hand the Wraith V4 to someone that doesn't understand automatic knives. And even if they did, I would give them the warning beforehand. Make sure you have a secure grip on the knife because it has recoil. I don't think I've ever had my Wraith V4 jump out of my hand. Granted, before I got it, I had experience with the Pariah. I had experience with other automatic out the sides. And I got to say, like, if Wraith V4s are jumping out of hands, it's because people are not respecting it for what it is. Okay? It kicks. For an automatic out the side, it has recoil. I said what I said. Roman M with the $10 super.
This is Sparta!
Thanks, bro. He says, great job on the Lamia Baracho. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm not drunk yet. Side story, completely random. One of my favorite, I hesitate to call it fast food places in Denver. It's called Las Tortugas, and they make tortas. And my favorite sandwich from Las Tortugas is called the Baracha. Now you know a little something extra about me that's completely unrelated to knives. X-Sailor, what's up, man? He says, thought S30V had better edge retention than MagnaCut at harness. S30V does not. If we're talking about wear resistance, then yes. It has better wear resistance, but it does not have better edge retention. I could prove it. But if you go check out the cut test spreadsheet from Pete at the Cedric and Ada channel, MagnaCut absolutely obliterates S30V. My video on S30V actually shows a lot of comparisons. MagnaCut's one of them. MagnaCut absolutely trounces S30V. I said what I said. S30V, if you're looking for a knife to hold an edge, S30V will hold an edge for a decently long time, but it's not going to outperform MagnaCut at 63 to 65. It's not going to outperform M390. It's not going to outperform LMAX. It's not outperforming Vanax. It's not outperforming... I would put CPM D2 against S30V in an edge retention test. I'm talking like, how long is the edge going to last? I'm not talking about wear resistance. Again, the two are not the same. Does it have better wear resistance than MagnaCut? Yes. Does it have better edge retention than MagnaCut? No. I did a video on it. Watch the video. I show all the receipts, man. It's a good video too. I really liked my S30V video. A lot of people think that I hate S30V, but I don't. I just want it to cost less. people really disagree with that. Major Pal says, that's the Diamondback Jack. Thank you. I needed the help. Top Dog. I said hi earlier, Top Dog. Good to see you in the chat, brother. Top Dog very well might be the longest standing active channel member. There we go. Hate Nate says, people are dumb. I can be pretty dumb sometimes, man. It's true. Just ask my wife. The other day, my wife asked me, she said, what's it like living life on hard mode? I need to put on some lotion after that burn. What's it like living life on hard mode? I just forgot to close the cabinets, okay? Jason Cable, good to see you, man. He says, are we still doing pocket checks? Yeah. We got to them a little bit late, and there's been a lot of them. Absolutely love the fact that folks are participating in this, by the way. I feel like I missed something. Hold on. Oh my goodness, I did miss something. I did miss something. Sever7, thank you for the $2 super, man. He says, when you get to mine, click the vid, please. Well, you betcha. Absolutely. Consider it done. So here we go. We're on Sever7's right now. He's got the Norseman, a knife that should need no introduction. He said to click the video. You got it. Hold on. Is that not the most intentional action I've ever seen? What? Hold on. Did we just have that in slow motion? Was that a slow motion video? Let's do that again. That's ridiculous. The Norseman. Are they all like that? Or is that just yours? Is that perfectly tuned? What? Sever7? That's cool, man. The Grimsmo Norseman. I need to get me a Norseman. The secondary market is kind to buyers on the Norseman. You can typically get these for somewhere around the realm of $500 to $600 commonly. Not saying they're all going for that much, but a lot of times you can find Norsemen for $500 to $600. I feel like I need one. Yeah, I feel like I need one. Look at that. The milling artifacts, the 3D milling artifacts. I need that in my life. I like that. I like that a lot. Does it look like a farm animal genitalia? Is it still legendary? Oh yeah. Bradford Mitchell says, just to push you down the slip joint wrap. Stop it. Stop it. That's cool, man. That's really cool. I like that one at the top a lot. I like it a lot. Of course, the American Blade Works slip joint, the Surge Slippy, Rosecraft. It's got superlative in there. No way. Jack Wolf. Yeah. These are all good, man. These are all good. I only have this one. Mine's in the Miami Vice Camo Carbon, though. This is one that do they still have the Devo nip slip? Hold on. Back to traditional pocket knives we go. Let's go Devo nip slip. Do they still have some, or are they sold? Unavailable. They're gone. They were available for a very long time, so it's my fault. Okay, I totally understand that. Did anyone look at this slip for the Devo nip slip and say, I really want that? Leatherworking is so cool. Don't mind my EDC ADHD. And then, of course, Fred coming in with another one, the concept prototype, Halide. The Halide prototype designed by James Arnold of HMW. Really? He's like 18 years old? What? That's cool, man. Good work, James of HMW. James Arnold of HMW. Isn't HMW Hellion Machine Works? I'm probably getting that wrong. Anyways. Guys, thank you so much for participating in the Pocket Check.
This is Sparta!
Jim says, I think I bought the last nip slip. Good man. I'm glad you did. Because if it was still there, I was actually going to buy it on the live stream. Horizon Machine Works. All right. Horizon Machine Works. I don't think I've ever heard of Horizon Machine Works. Hold on. Is it Horizon? Do you mean Horizon? I will read whatever's on the prompter. You know this. Horizon Machine Works. Thank you. These guys know. They know. They're like, don't misspell it. Rolls will read it exactly like you spell it. Like my wife said, I do life on hard mode. James Arnold. Here he is. Let's check him out. We'll give him a follow by default. A follow by default. What? This is sick, man. That's freaking cool. Horizon Machine Works. He's like 18 years old. I was not doing stuff like this at 18. Like I see young people who are capable of so much at 18. Like I can't even talk about what I was doing at 18 because at the time it wasn't legal. Allegedly. That is sick though. Is that Black Time? Is that Black Time Ascus? Love that, man. That is sweet. Is that a carbon fiber? Probably just read the message. All right. Blue Canyon Rich Light. There we go. Layered sandpaper stone pivot inlay and bag spacer. Monochrome orange peel Timascus clip. Titanium liners, skiff bearings, and titanium hardware. Freaking gorgeous. Wow. And Grindhouse Knives apparently let them come in and use their tools. That's awesome, man. We're gonna give that a like. It's an oldie but goodie. All right. Does he have a website? No. Build list currently closed. Damn it. I'll be watching. That's really cool though. That's a good shout out. Jason Cable says at 18 I started buying non-gas station knives. Boptism says Devo all sells out. The sex toy drivers sold out hella past the other day. Yeah. I knew those were going to be a hit. I knew it. Horizon Machine Works. Says Reich just did a slip joint. Really? Hey, BC Gerbs. Gerbs, I haven't seen you in a hot minute, brother.
This is Sparta!
Says he reads all on the prompter except the howdy from the Gerbs. The prompter that when I do catch messages, okay, I miss stuff. I've got the attention span of a goldfish. Really. Lone Star says, why the expression roll the dice? Dice are cubes that do not roll, like saying neck knife when it is actually a neck carry. I mean, you can roll dice. They do roll. They just don't roll very well. Kind of like how chickens can fly. They just can't fly very well. You know, they hover. My point is, dice can roll about as good as chicken can fly, which is to say not very well. What's the bottom one in the photo for Bradford Mitchell? This one's a Devo nip slip. We're talking about this one? Devo nip slip. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. I should have bought one when I had the chance. I'm just going to say that. I should have bought one when I had the chance. I'm not going to look for it on the secondary. I won't. That's one that you buy brand new and you just hang on to. The one that I'm really, really interested in is this one at the top. That jigging on the handle scales looks fantastic. This one here at the top. Yeah. I'm not a slip joint guy, but I make exceptions. Yeah, I'd make an exception for that. And for this one. Not to say that these other ones aren't great too. You know the Surge slip joint's going to be good. Everyone already knows about the American Blade Works Slippy. Superlative, also a brand that's well known. Jack Wolf, very well known. QSP Hedgehog, have one. Love mine. This one and this one. Yeah, those are nice. Southpaw, we love rocks. Very nice. Cicero says, fine line between fries and shakes. The leanest burger in the world could be the meanest burger in the world if you cook it that way. Just add some hot sauce. HMC is Hellion Machine Collective. Thank you. I got it. I got my signals crossed. Everything sounds the same. James is going to college now. He sold a few models designs to Concept and Bestech, so he has income while in college. Dude, that's cool. Smart kid. I can say that because I'm no longer in college. Warrior Guild says, the time when I beat the Kershaw blur drum. Oh, man. I'm not a Kershaw blur guy. I'm not. So walk and talk on the Surge is amazing. I believe it. I believe it, man. Says, I don't know, because D20s roll pretty good. I mean, anything that has, multiple sides. The more sides, the better it's going to roll. I stand by what I said. Cubes, they don't roll well, but they do roll. All right, guys. Let's see. What's new out there? You know what we haven't checked in a hot minute is USA Made Blade. I try to keep up with them because they do get some good knives in from little known makers, some small batchers. Ripple. Ooh, this is the new texture that Hinderer's been putting on their knives. What a good time to be a Hinderer fan if you're a Hinderer fan out there. So much newness from Hinderer, and they're finally available in quantities where people can actually buy them. 610 Ripple Skinny Skinner Battle Black. I'm not mad at that blade shape. Battle Black. Man, I remember when Battle Black was kind of like the anno to get for collectors. Full Ripple tie. 610. Honestly, at that price point, I'm not mad at it. 610 full tie. It's good to see Hinderer starting to do some more full tie. Question. What is up with the Pepto-Bismol pink? Why are we seeing so many pink knives these days? Like, they can't be that popular. Is it just me? Is it just me? That's wild, man. 625. Why is the Pepto Pink half track more expensive than the Skinny Skinner? I mean, granted, it's a $15 difference. But why? I don't understand. Someone explain it in terms that I can understand. Here we go. Now, this is one that I've been eyeing. 625 for this, but it's a full tie half track warning. I already had a half track warning, but mine didn't have full tie. Mine had a micarta show side. And I was like the fourth owner. That's cool, man. $625 for that. I had a couple hinders. I liked them both. I promised myself that I wanted the full size versions of both though. Like the half track warning is cool. I want a full track warning. The 3-inch hinder XM18 is cool. I want a full 3.5 inch. Ooh, look, they even got it. They even got the full tie half track in the other blade shape. That's cool. Some wild anno going on here. Wild. That's kind of cool. I like this finish. Orange G10 anodized working finish. That looks good. I don't care what anybody says. That finish looks good, especially with those accents. Again, I promised myself the full size. Where's the full track? Oh wait, those just sell out. All right. Attention to detail. Demko. I was hoping to find the Demko Shark Sax blade. No Shark Sax blade here. Demko 8020 compact. Are they available anywhere? Probably not. The whale sharks were available for a hot minute on Knife Center. Whale shark is one of those that I wouldn't mind. I like the whale shark. I like the shark sax. The shark sax. Yeah, I'd rock that. It's just cool, okay? It's just cool. I'm starting to get to a dangerous time of the night where I start considering things that I should probably not. My knife collecting deviance. Cube Shambo representing. What's up, Roman Craig? Good to see you, man. He says they have some nice half tracks. Yes, they do. I like the fast track. The half track. I like the half track. I just wish that they made the fuller more accessible for deployment. Like you can if you're dedicated and you have like small fingertips, right? But I couldn't reliably get a good deployment out of the fuller on the half track. That was my biggest gripe. Full track warning is on my hit list. Pretty big. Fred, have a good night, man. Says purple, not pink, just a bad photo. Says pink. The pink is for the female crowd to become a part of the demographic. I guess. I've seen pocket checks from the ladies in the EDC community. They're not all that wild about pink either. They're not. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's check out the Bigfoot edition. The Bigfoot edition of the half track. We'll go back. Hold on. We're going back. Bigfoot edition, he says, of the half track. Is it a special anno on the handles or half track slicer? I must be missing it. I'm probably missing it. Come on, it's got to be around here somewhere. I know, I see the hanks in the background. Those hanks are cool. See the coins. The Sasquatch. There's got to be a... Where is it? That's a gnarly fixed blade. The TM Hunt Full Custom M18. If I was doing bushcrafting and I needed to whack my way through a jungle... It's a funny way to say that. Whack my way through a jungle. That would be what I would carry. The full custom M18. How much would I pay for it? $540. I mean, for a bushcrafting machete, I'm here for it, man. It's not bad at all. Machete. 560 curly maple handle. I don't know why I said it like that. Where's the Sasquatch? Where's the Sasquatch edition? I don't see it. Well, I tried. I did try, guys. It says, Rolls, you're a funny guy. You keep making excuses why you won't buy a knife. You know you want it, just like me. Someone's got to hold me in check. Somebody's got to. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and call it there. First of all, big shout out and thank you to each and every one of you. Tremendous amount of support tonight, guys. Thank you so much. If you haven't done so yet and you're interested in watching EDC content that's not knife advertising in the form of a review, my latest content is out now on the mirror polished Lamia, or as I like to call it, the fingerprint magnet Lamia. It was a good time. I enjoyed making the video. Good quality content out there on this guy. That's the latest and greatest from me. I've got more content on the way as always. Hoping on working on getting my content production back up to at least 2 to 3 a week. As of right now, it's been like 1, maybe 2 a week. We're working on that. I might just start doing less intensive editing styles. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if that can catch on, if people enjoy that or not. So keep your eyes peeled. More content coming soon. Should be a good time. I need to get that video out on my Magnamax cut test. I can't believe I sat on that. That kills me, but that's going to be coming soon as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm already brainstorming the next Steel Snobs episode because I want to get at least one more out before the end of the year. Tremendous amount of support tonight, guys. Again, thank you so much. We are planning on going live again on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Mountain, which is 10 p.m. Eastern, which is 7 p.m. Pacific. If you live in Texas, that's 9 p.m. Central. If you want to hang out and chat, I check the Only Spartans Discord every day, baby. For everyone else, we'll see you out there. Have a great rest of your weekend, guys, and we'll catch you on the flip side.